Parents, do your students use the Houseparty app? Well, I want to talk to you how dangerous this app might be someday, why you should be on it before your kids are on it, and then what you can do to keep them safe. My name is Josh Ochs. I'm with smartsocial.com. Now, Houseparty in the news. Forbes says the group video chat, this app, is perfect for Generation Z to continue their disconnect with physical reality. That's being a little negative, but then Common Sense Media says, because there's no screening and the video is live, there's always the possibility of inappropriate content for children. Common Sense Media. Now, here's something else that's interesting. How the viral app Houseparty is entertaining a generation in lockdown. Now, we're recording this video during the coronavirus lockdown. Video chat app that allows spontaneous gatherings is replicating social life for millions stuck indoors. Now, they go on to say Houseparty has a big base around teenagers and always has. But with everything that's going on, a bunch of adults now have the time and need for new connections. Now, what is the Houseparty app? Well, Houseparty is a video chat app that mimics an actual house party where users can move from room to room video chatting with others, which is quite interesting. Users can chat with 2 to 8 people at the same time, and they can also text friends and play games together on the app. Now, here's what Houseparty marketing says. Talk to the people you care about most, connect with your friends and their friends too, play chips and guac and other games with your friends, and then share your screen with your friends, which could be a little dramatic and a little bit bullying-esque. Now, what is Houseparty? Houseparty encourages users to have frequent, candid conversations with their family, their friends, and their friends of friends. Now, this could be a very good app if you're careful on it. The app creates a live, always-on place that you can dip in and out of whenever you want. Now, the app was downloaded 2 million times in the first week of March 2020 during the coronavirus shutdown, maybe week 3 or so. Epic Games, the developer of Fortnite, owns the app. That's really interesting. It's rated for kids ages 12 plus in the iOS App Store, but as you know, students are the smartest people in the whole world. They know how to download things, and they know how to download it at just about any age. I'm rooting for the students, but I also want them to be safe on this app. Now, here's how it works. The app asks for your phone number and permission to access your camera, your mic, and your location. It also asks for permission to access your phone contacts and social media contacts. This is where it gets scary. Students, if you're listening to this, once they upload your contacts, they can, and other apps have done this. I'm not saying Houseparty does. Other apps will message all of your friends and say, hey, Samantha wants you to join the Houseparty app, and it almost looks like it's from you. So you got to be careful. A lot of apps will use this shady way to market themselves, and it starts a dialogue between friends. I didn't message you. Wait, what? So be careful before you upload your contacts. Now, friends get a notification that you're around whenever you log in. You can tap a little hand-waving emoji to just say hi, and a phone call emoji to video chat, which is interesting. Now, here is some interesting stats as well. You can tap the dice icon to play games during the chats. You see the dice icon up there in the upper right? You can also tap the lock icon to make the chat private and prevent anyone else from entering the room. You see the lock icon right there. An Olympic-sized pool, they give you stats and all these things. Now, why should parents care? Well, all chats are unmonitored, which means students can come in contact with inappropriate behavior or cyberbullies. Friends of friends can enter a chat, so students could be exposed to strangers, and that's because a lot of students will accept a friend on a network. They're quote unquote a friend, but really these people could be some random different person than who they say they are. They could act like they're a 12-year-old girl, but be a 55-year-old male. Next, the app does notify users when a stranger enters the room, so they can choose to leave or they can choose to stay. Parents, why should you care? Well, users can screenshot their video or their text chats and post that private content to social media. Teens can use this app for sexting and other inappropriate behaviors. That's why you got to have a dialogue with them before, and you've got to be on this app before they are, so you know what it's like. Review the features of the app, parents, with your student. If you decide House Party is okay for your teen and your family, then encourage them to exit the chat if a stranger enters the conversation. Teach them to keep their chats in private mode by using that lock icon for safety. This isn't just House Party. There's a lot of issues nationwide. Zoom is doing this as well. Some people will Zoom bomb and they'll basically jump in and do inappropriate things in the Zoom room. So you got to be careful across all these things. Make sure it's all safe. Parents, also remind your students to ask themselves, how would I feel if this conversation was shown publicly to my peers, my neighbors, or my relatives before texting or saying something in a chat group, even if they think the chat is private? Now, guys, I've got a free app I developed that helps parents and educators all over the world to keep their kids safe. It's free. Go to Smart Social or go into wherever you download your apps, type in Smart and then Social, 2 words, and you'll see this green icon. Give us a holler there. I've also got a podcast. You can go in and type in the podcast name, Smart, and then a space plus Social, Smart Social, and you will be able to listen to our podcast. People all over the world are so kind to us. We appreciate all the support. I'm Josh Ochs with smartsocial.com, where our team helps to protect you, keep your kids safe so that we can help you shine online. Thank you so much for all the support. We'll see you on the next episode. Take care.